Planty People, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I totally forgot to make an intro for this video, but today we're at Mazzaro's, which is a family-owned Italian market. It's really cool. It's over here in Florida. I think it's in St. Pete, but they have tons of like baked goods. They have a deli. Everything's super fresh, and I highly recommend it if you are in the area to go and check them out.
That cool music. Should I get my bread first?
Can I please do 2 of the Mazzaro first?
So this is our haul that we've got so far. We've got some prosciutto bread, a mocha latte, some tiramisu, sfogliatelle, and a cream puff. So good. Oh yeah, I got coffee right here too. You excited?
Okay, so we finally made it home, and I'm in an area that I don't film in a lot because it is our guest room, and it's not looking the most festive at the moment, but this is where I leave most of my Hoya, and this whole area is my plants in leca. I also have my prop box right over there. But that's where that's at. It's not very pretty lighting. I just took I'm taking all the sheets and the comforter off because we have a guest coming over today, and I want to make sure it's nice and clean because sometimes the cats like to come over and lay on it and make it full of hair. So there's that. But right now I'm just coming over here and like checking on the plants. I just repotted this syngonium. I don't think that it was very happy, so I did a nice flush and repotted it, cleaned out the jar that it's in. I think it'll be much happier. I usually have this light on, but because I'm filming, it was gonna really distort the color because they're purple, and I figured that it would look just a little bit better if I turn those off. But I think I'm gonna just top off the water reservoirs real quick and just like do some inspecting to see if there's any like new growth or anything like that. There's some plants I like to check on and make for sure that they're doing good. So yeah, let's look at the plants and see what's going on. I'm just literally gonna top them off. So I like to treat them like they're in water, kind of. Beep, 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 beep. Nice little airflow going in. Hoya macrophylla is finally doing things. Put out this new growth. It's also got this little doohickey right there. Felt like there was another spot. Yeah, it's also got like a nice little, full focus, nice little growth spot. Nice little growth point right there as well. So I'm excited to finally see a new leaf. It had a new growth point right here a long time ago, and it dried up and fell off. So excited that's finally come about. For a while when I had this guy first transitioned into leca, he wasn't very happy, and his leaves were the 2 leaves that it had were really floppy, and they just weren't thickening up. But now it's nice and thick and non-flaccid. So I'm just happy that it's happy and doing well. This guy is really cool. So freaking fuzzy. I think you guys can see the fuzz on there. Really cool plant. I did just pluck a leaf off of here because it was yellowed for some odd reason. I think it's because I was messing with it the other day, and I just moved it, so it probably wasn't very happy with that. I moved my Hoya obscura up here. So hoping that he would get a little bit better light because I don't think he was getting the best light downstairs. Hoya imbricata is actually doing quite well. Got this new leaf and this other new tiny baby leaf right there. Ooh, so good. So finally happy that this guy is growing well. Hoya australis Lisa putting out some new growth for me. Yay. Those are 2 new leaves as well. They're just finally not pink. This guy has good and bad days, so I'm glad that it's doing good today. So this is what it looks like with the lights on. See, it just doesn't look that pleasing on camera. Hopefully my syngonium over there perks up, and I mean it's got 3 new leaves, but it's been dropping leaves, so it's not as big and bushy as I would like it to be. But hopefully that changes soon. I guess I can show you guys some Cebu Blue cuttings that I literally just they were nodes, and well, it was runners off of my main mama plant, and I just decided to just throw them in a bag of spag and see what would happen. And they've been in there for a month or 2, and they're doing really well. That's really neat. Some random piece of grass is growing in there. Miss Queenie is doing good. So happy she's happy. I can't get enough of her. I could stare at her all day long. Decided to put my Anthurium crystallinum in here because upon further investigation, this guy had like 0 roots. So since I had such success rooting my Warrock in spag and in this box, I decided to do the exact same thing with this guy, hoping for a miracle and some new roots. The foliage still feels really good. It's not floppy, it's very perky, so I think that at least the humidity is doing something for him. No new roots yet. I just looked at it yesterday, which is unfortunate. This guy is making a pretty big comeback. I did have to chop off most of this leaf, and this guy is still doing good, but we also have a new baby leaf right there. Yay! I was looking, there was some part in here. See if I can find it, that there is a new root right there, a nice fuzzy new root. So he's finally doing good as well. He's fully rooted in there. Got kind of worried about him because I had him in Lekka and he just wasn't happy. I think that this guy just requires a lot of humidity. I should have included this guy, which is really, really hard to see, but it is a Medrium zibelinnium runner. My zibelinnium died, but I had this runner, so I just tossed it in this prop box, and it finally rooted, like it just randomly rooted one day, and now it's putting out a new little growth point right there. I'm so happy about that. Got some random Cissus discolor, some Lacunosa snowcaps, some serpens, Mauna Loa, Numeraloides, and then my Philodendron verrucosum wet stick, which is finally doing things. So excited to see that. Good morning, Planty People. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to continue where we left off yesterday. If I look absolutely haggard and like rubbish, it's because that's how I feel. My allergies have all of a sudden decided to come in full force today. Super excited about that. So I've got some tea to help with my throat. And what else are we gonna do today? I think I'm going to take some cuttings of one of my micans and maybe have you guys join me with that. Don't really have a whole lot planned today because I'm off today, thank God, because I would hate to have to go to work and feel like this. So don't worry, I am taking medicine. It is not COVID, it is just my allergies hating me like they do every single year whenever it starts to get a little on the chilly side. But before I go anywhere, I'm going to light this vanilla birch candle that my friend Bobby got me for my birthday from Bath and Body Works. It smells so good. Really do be setting the vibe. It smells up the whole entire house. Also right in front of my Live Planted macrame hanger slash art. I think it's so pretty. This smells like heaven. Sassy, so seepies. Oh, good morning, Sassy. Good morning. Good morning. Okay, so now we're in my office, which is our game room slash man cave. And I have my micans in here. It is very, very lush, very full. Such a cool plant. I'm so happy that I finally got one of these. I got it from a local nursery called Wild Roots. Very trendy, very happening place. Yeah, I got it for $40. And I think that that was a really good price because a lot of the times these go on Etsy for like $25, and it's for a small, like a really small, like 2-inch pot with maybe like 2 cuttings in it or something like that. And this is massive, and I didn't have to pay for shipping, and I got to inspect it, and I would definitely pay a little bit more money to be able to inspect it and be able to actually see it in person and get a bigger size and wait for it, and rather than get a small size, pay a lot in shipping, risk shipping damage, risk a seller not being you know, reliable or anything like that. So I think this is a really good looking plant, good looking specimen, and I just wanted to take some cuttings of it because I don't know, I love this plant. I think it's so fun. It's very like melanochrysum-y. Like it for sure looks like a melanochrysum. It's like a dupe for a melanochrysum. I've really been enjoying vlogging as of late for Vlogmas. I didn't think that I was going to be vlogging for Vlogmas just because not too long ago, I can't remember if it was July or June, I did daily uploads consecutively for one of those months, and I got really burnt out, and I thought for a second that I wasn't going to be doing YouTube anymore. But I'm glad that I stuck with it because I've been really having the time of my life. I'm making so many friends, and it's just incredible to have so many friends in the plant community who want to see you succeed and just want the best for you. Of course, there's definitely going to be cons in everything that you do, but for the most part, I've had nothing but pros. Let me know down below if you guys prefer vlogs, like the vloggy style of videos, or if you like actual like sit down videos on how-tos and whatnot, because I actually thoroughly enjoy vlogs, because a lot of the time whenever I watch videos as kind of like background noise, and I watch them as I think Ashley said it the other day, she watches hers as like podcast style, so you kind of like just sit it down, and while you're like folding laundry or doing things, you just kind of like listen to it in the background. And that's a lot of the times what I do too. And I quite enjoy it. For some reason, it's just entertaining to watch people make food and to make coffee and just to see what everybody does in their daily life. I don't know why that's fascinating to me, but I quite enjoy it. Finally put up my Christmas tree yesterday. That was super fun. So it's up and running at the moment. We played some board games last night. We played, if you ever heard of a game called Risk, we played that last night. And we did the Skyrim edition, which is super fun because there's portals involved. And yeah, it's just a good old time. And then after that, I played some Among Us with my Planty friends. I played with Max, I play with Chloe, who is Planted in Provo on Instagram. I played with Lucia, who is Lulu's Leaves here on YouTube and Instagram. Max is also Max Waters Too Much on YouTube and Instagram. Played with our friend Dev. Ashley played a few rounds. What else? This is a funny cutting. There's like a node right here, and then a leaf over here on this other node, and then like new growth. So I think I'm just gonna leave that as it is and let it be a nice big cutting. I think I might just go ahead and cut this vine and then call it a day, because I like the way the long vining looks like. I do like it to look big and bushy, but I also want it to look big, bushy, and viney. Same with this one. Although I just don't like cutting whenever there's new growth. I just want it to survive. So, or give it more opportunity to survive. All right, so I think since this guy's had a nice, good haircut, I'm gonna put him right back. Oh, there's another long vine. Oh well, he's had a nice, good haircut. I think that's enough for today. Let him live the rest of his life like that. I think it's funny how it's kind of like scraggly it looks like on camera, but in person it just looks so lush and so velvety and beautiful. Just love that. I love the new leaves, how they come in very coppery too. These are all the cuttings. There's several cuttings in here. I can make several little pots and give them to some friends. I just love that. I love trading. I love selling. Just think that plants are just so fun to play with and do things with. Cheers. So I went ahead and got myself a little container of water, and now I'm just going to put my cuttings into the water. Make sure that those aerial roots are in there and fully submerged. Some of them I'm gonna finagle with a little bit, but I'm sure it'll be fine. I truly blame Plant Life in the Tropics for making me do this. She totally inspired me from her Vlogmas to make me want to do this. Look how freaking beautiful. That is so gorgeous. Ah, this is like a cute little pot all on its own. That is like so picturesque. You really see how velvety it is right there. Oh, but I can't wait for these to start rooting. Don't look at that mess. We're trying to ignore it. But, oh my goodness, this Micans just looks so good. It's so pretty. I can't get enough of this plant. Truly love it. I think it's so cool. Okay, and I figured I'd show you a quick little update on my mame. But look at this new growth. It is getting so big. This was the newest leaf after the cutting. And I think it's already about the same size as this one. This one's the same size as this one already, and it's not even, it's just barely begun its like growing phase. So that's super cool. My Clarinervium baby is getting so grown up and so big. I'm so proud of her. Can't wait to see her fully harden off like her other sisters. Hoya Bella is doing as expected, rooting in water. Hopefully there will be some water roots soon. I just don't want to lose this whole entire thing because I know that most of these are yellowing. I really hope that this guy bounces back pretty soon because it is really unfortunate to lose him. Okay guys, so I think that's going to be it for today's vlog. I do hope that you guys enjoy. I hope that I'm feeling a little bit better tomorrow because I feel still a little under the weather with my allergies and whatnot. But Sassy, we'll see you guys tomorrow. Yeah, Sassy, tell them don't forget to like and subscribe and to watch the videos all the way through along with the ads. Okay? Now you heard her. Do what she says or else. Or else. All right, guys, I'll see you guys next time. Bye.